G'day. Welcome to a typical day working from home in Sydney, Australia. Using slow English, I will explain what I do throughout my day, what I eat, where I go, and how I work when at home. Your job is easy. Practice your English listening comprehension and see how many new words you can learn. I just woke up, so the first thing to do is eat breakfast. I'm having my Wheat Bix. I introduced Wheat Bix in a previous video, and usually I eat Wheat Bix with almond milk, but because I was recording the introduction to my video, all the milk is gone. It's been absorbed by the Wheat Bix. The Wheat Bix absorbed all the milk, so it looks like there is no milk. But because they absorbed all the milk, they are very soft. They are very soft. So it will be easy to chew the Wheat Bix because they are very soft. So using my tablespoon, I'll take some Wheat Bix and have a bite. They are way too dry. The Wheat Bix are too dry. I need to add more milk. They are too dry. I need to add more milk. The problem is, I don't have any more milk. I used all of my almond milk. I have no more milk. I ran out of milk. So I guess I'm eating dry Wheat Bix. If you come to Australia and you try Wheat Bix, make sure you have enough milk. That was not a great experience for breakfast. It's my fault. It's my fault. I should have checked if I had enough milk. Anyway, I ate them because if I don't eat in the morning, I get really hungry later in the day. I get really hungry later in the day if I don't eat in the morning. Anyway, I need to do some work, but I'm going to have a coffee first. I like having these little liquid espresso coffees. They're not the best. I am a big coffee fan. I love going to cafes, but while I'm working from home, I just quickly add one of these to some cold water just to have a quick coffee. I don't have time to make one, so these are pretty good for a quick coffee. I added some ice to a cup. This is a new box. This is a new box, so I need to open the new box. There we go, rip that off the top. Okay, the new box is open, and I will take one packet of coffee. Kind of a weird sentence. One packet of coffee? Actually, we call this a sachet. This is one sachet of coffee. I have one sachet of coffee. It's a very interesting sentence. You normally don't have sachets of coffee. Maybe you will have a sachet of sauce or something like that, but this coffee is special. So we have one sachet of coffee, and I just tear the top open, a little bit spilled, that's okay. And then I just pour it into my cup of ice. Squeezing it all out of the sachet. There we go. I squeezed all the coffee out of the sachet into my glass of ice. But I need to add some water. This is too strong. I need to add water. Luckily, I have some filtered water, and I will just add water, and that's a cup of coffee just like that. So easy. Look, I'm not saying this is the best coffee. If you're a coffee enjoyer, maybe you think this is disgusting. But again, this is a quick at-home one. It actually doesn't have much flavor. So it's not bad. It's fine. But if you want a real coffee, go to a cafe. Okay, I need to do work. I have some meetings coming up, so I will check in soon and update you on my work setup and talk a little bit about what I do for work. That's not teaching English. Yes. I work from home a few days a week. Some days I go to the office, and some days I work from home. Now, while I work from home, I have my setup here to do my work. So I have a laptop on my desk, a mouse that I use, this one for work specifically, that one's for my own computer, and I have some speakers, a microphone in case I need to speak more clearly on some meetings, and of course a monitor. So I have a monitor that's connected to my laptop. I like to use 2 screens for when I'm working. I have another one, but that's for my personal video editing in my own PC, not for work. What do I actually do for work? Well, maybe if you watch these videos, you would think that I'm an English teacher. Well, I was. In my last video, I told the story how I lived in South Korea for 3 years. And for 3 years, I was an English teacher at an elementary school. However, that was a long time ago. And since coming back to Australia, I've done some private English lessons, but I no longer work as an English teacher. That's why I make these videos, because I do still really enjoy helping people get exposure to a native speaker speaking English, especially with the Australian accent. But for work, right now I work in marketing. So day to day I do marketing work, but from time to time I still take on English students. During the day when I'm working from home, I still have a lot of meetings. So even though I don't need to go to the office, I need to take lots of calls and attend a lot of meetings using Microsoft Teams or Zoom. Many people think that, oh, working from home is very easy. It's the same amount of work if you go to the office, but I do like that there is more flexibility. I think it's more flexible, and I have flexibility to work or do different things around the house. Or if I don't have a meeting, I can go to the gym, or I can do my laundry. And then when I finish that, then I can come and do some work. I think if you go to the office, usually you work from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. But if I work from home and I don't have any meetings, maybe I will work from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. and then go to the gym for 1 hour and then have some lunch and then work again from 1 p.m. until 6 p.m., cook some dinner, and then maybe work another 1 hour to finish my emails after that. Some people like that flexibility, but I also know some people who just want to finish all their work and forget about it. They don't like to break it up. They don't want that flexibility. They just want to work 9 to 5, all done, all finished. That's it. But personally, I like having flexibility to do my work at different times. But now I have some meetings coming up, so I will talk to you again this afternoon. Okay, all of my meetings are finished for the morning. It's now 12 or midday. Usually I will eat lunch at midday, but I want to quickly go for a gym workout. I'm gonna spend about 1 hour at the gym. Then I'll come back and I will eat while continuing my work. I'm going to use that flexibility and spend my time at the gym now. I like going to the gym at midday because it's not too busy. And also it makes me feel good. If I go and get off my desk, I'm sitting down all day. So it's good to get out of the house, do a workout, get some exercise, and then reset my mental for the afternoon. I think it's very important to get some exercise even when you are working from home. So I'll go do that now, come back, eat some lunch, then more meetings in the afternoon. Got back from a great workout. I feel fantastic. I highly recommend getting some exercise in the middle of the day if you do work from home also. And as a little reward, I did buy myself a real coffee. Oh, so much better than that little sachet coffee that I had this morning. Oh, much better. Anyway, now for the rest of the afternoon, I have a lot of work to do. I have about 2.5 hours of meetings, and I have some really boring stuff to do. I'm quickly going to eat lunch now as well. Nothing special, just a quick protein meal. I will show you in a minute. And then back to work. This is all I'm eating for lunch. Nothing too crazy or delicious, just a microwave beef tortellini, high protein. I need that after working out. 40 grams of protein, not low calorie. This is 580 calories. That's a little bit high, but still a good meal for after a workout. And that's all I'm going to eat until dinner. So that will fill me up. Geez, I need to turn the lights on. Okay, I have almost finished all my meetings for the afternoon. I have one more at 6 p.m., which is quite a late meeting. Normally, I finish at around 5 p.m., but as I talked about, I'm being very flexible today as I work from home. So of course, it's only fair that I work a bit later because I went to the gym earlier. I took some extra time during lunch to go to the gym. So it's fair that I stay back to do another meeting. It's not fair if I take time to do my personal things during normal working hours, but then if I don't stay back a bit late. So that's flexibility. It's about being fair with your time. I'm curious, do you work from home, or do you have a job that lets you work from home, or do you always need to go to the office or a cafe or a hospital? Let me know in the comments. What do you do for work? I'm not going to make you wait around until I finish my last meeting today, because once I've done that, I'm going to take a shower. I'm a little scruffy. My beard is a little scruffy, so I need to go and shave and shower. I look a little scruffy. So I'm not going to make you watch that. That's not going on camera. So I will end the vlog here for today. I'm going to have some dinner too, but I won't show you that in this video. I'll save that for another Cook and Chat. There were some great questions on Cook and Chat episode 1. That's on my channel if you want to see it. And of course, subscribe for episode 2 coming very soon. Don't forget to like this video if you learned any new English words. I hope you did. And of course, don't forget to keep speaking English. Thank you for watching.